Is my mic on? All right. Okay, I think we're live. We should be. Okay, 1, 2, 3 Saints, 1, 2, 3 Aztecs. Here we go. If you are on Facebook, I guess we're also live streaming on YouTube. On YouTube, there's a PDHS Aztec Water Polo. If you search that, you should be able to find it. Again, on YouTube, it's PDHS Aztec Water Polo is the channel.
This one will be the future.
And I think it saves there. I don't think it's going to save on Facebook on the Palm Desert Facebook page. So if you want to look at it later, you should try to find it on YouTube. This is our first day, so
this is going to be our future stream.
We are learning as we go, trying to get our camera together, trying to get our sound together. Next time we'll bring some music. All right, the sprint's about to start, and looks like they have a pretty even sprint here. Number 8 for the Saints came up with it. And that must be number 6. Must be my eyes. Must be Amelia Lockhart, who won the sprint. Oh my goodness, it goes overthrown. Goalie almost comes up with it, but gets awarded to Xavier. Xavier goalie's got it. That's Davina Hager. She's a sophomore looking for somebody to get open there. Ball getting passed around. It's in the hands of Amelia right now. Looking inside. It's going back to Neve on top there. And inside, she turns and shoots, hits the top bar. That was pretty exciting. That was number 11, Maggie Benson. Looked like she got some separation from her defender there. Now we got the Palm Desert goalie throwing it out, but Palm Desert not getting to it on time. That was number 12, Jaden gets it stolen. Abby's got the ball, got the dry pass to number 11, Maggie Benson, who throws it off the outside, cross cage off the outside bar. Okay, oh no, it goes back to Maggie, but we've got a penalty. She makes it live, and Neve is driving up the center wide open, but number 10 for Palm Desert crawls over her back. That's Carly. And looks like Neve draws the 5 meter. The penalty against Carly Kovalev, who's a sophomore for Palm Desert. And it looks like Maggie's going to take the shot here. So this has to be one motion when the goalie blows the whistle. And it certainly is. Skip shot into the right mid cage. Nice power on that ball. I did hear some good things about the Xavier girls prior to the season being announced, and so I know that practice has been limited, but they are coming out strong so far. Getting a little teamwork there on the cap, a little loose cap. Had to readjust the swim cap before the water polo cap. I guess I've never worn a swim cap under a water polo cap, but I can imagine that your ears don't get to hold on to the cap the same way that perhaps the boys' ears, who don't wear the swim caps under the water polo caps, latch on. All right. Unfortunately, I've got a canopy bar in front of my camera here. We can maybe move this, and as we shoot, and it goes outside of the field of play behind the goal, and it remains Palm Desert's ball. She just goes for the shot. Not sure if she was live though, but she goes for inside, and the Xavier goalie gives it a high five and keeps it out of the cage without a problem. Okay. I'm thinking that's Bella is their starting goalie for Xavier. Palm Desert gets it back, but almost gets stolen there. Sneaky by Neve. Now we got a foul down the water here. We got number 5 calling, yelling for the ball. She was wide open in the center, but Xavier defenders get there before she can convert that into a shot. Now we got number 4, Charlotte, passes it back up to Jaden. Jaden gets some pressure from Xavier from Lucy. Lucy's got looking for the field block there. Ooh, nice pass inside to Maggie. No, that is not Maggie. That is Abby. Sorry, that was Maggie for Palm Desert. She turns, but she doesn't have enough power to shoot that. Now it's Xavier's ball. Coach saying Neve on the right. She's winging out, looking for the ball. And looking for movement inside. We got a push-off in the center from Maggie. So it becomes an offensive foul, turns over to Palm Desert. We got Palm Desert girls wide open down the middle, 3-on-2. Nice shot there by Maggie, sophomore for Palm Desert. She comes up and hesitates, and the goalie pops up, and the shot happens on the goalie's way back down.
Okay.
Move the tripod.
Well, if you don't have both goals anymore.
Oh.
So, okay.
Oh, wait, go diagonally? I don't know.
That's it for both.
Sorry, we got our technical issues coming up here. It's Xavier ball up top, getting a little pressure there from Palm Desert. It's Xavier's ball. It's their opportunity to drive, and we got a wide open number 5. Maggie skips it in, low skip. Nice power on that ball. I guess the girls have been doing something. I don't know if they've been shooting or doing push-ups but they've got some arms out here today. Okay, that was a risky pass there, but she's able to hold on to it, and it skims by Charlotte there. She's getting pressured by Xavier. Oh, a lot of wrestling going on there in the middle. Back to Charlotte, looks cross cage, but is double hand caught by Xavier. Pressure by Palm Desert. All this action going on here. Oh my goodness. We got let me get some names for you. Number 5 was who is that? That's number 8, Samantha. Pressuring the goalie, makes her throw it out hastily, and gets a little bit of help there from number 8, Xavier. And finally, we get the shot from Jaden. Comes up with it, powers it in. Xavier's ball. You know, I think I said number 8, but that was number 6 from Xavier. That was Amelia. Doesn't put it in play. Ball is not live, I don't think. So becomes Xavier's ball. Looking for the open player. Skims it in past Amelia. And it gets stolen there by a quick-thinking Charlotte Bija. Overthrown the drive. And we got some pressure there on the goalie. It's a bummer for Alyssa, who worked so hard to swim down there and gets the ball overthrown. But we got a kick away from the ball. We got an offensive foul kick by Xavier. She went ahead and shot. It hit the top cage. Ball goes up to a wide open Xavier player who puts the heat on. That was Janine Nunez. That's why it's important to shoot hard, because sometimes the goalie gets a hand on it, but that went right through the Palm Desert goalie's fingers. Looks like that Palm Desert goalie is Marissa Guillaume, sorry. They have 2 goalies. Okay, Palm Desert's ball after that score by Xavier. She's wide open. She's got water in front of her. She should swim, but she passes it back. and passes into traffic. Becomes Xavier's ball. Nice pass by Xavier goalie. Davina Hagar. Ball advances up to the center, but looks like a turnover there. Wide open down the middle, fake, and a little off-speed shot to the left corner there by Palm Desert's Jaden. Jaden Wynn looks like she's a senior. Must be that experience helping her get open right down the center there with no defenders on her. Some switches go on there for Xavier. Saints ball after the score. A little pressure on top there. The Xavier players are close together, but then number 6, Amelia, drives through, draws the foul, passes it in. We get a kind of a lob from Maggie, misses the cage. Ball is advancing to our another fast break by Palm Desert. She punches the ball over. It's Charlotte, but it's too high. And then she climbs over the Xavier goalie, but there's no foul called. Very aggressive by Charlotte Bija finishing. That's the way to do it there, finish. She got the fast break, she got the shot, she got the rebound, and the final score there. Saints ball up on top. Very nice defense by Jaden. She pushes herself out of the water to show that there's a hand on her shoulder and draw the penalty, but it's Xavier's ball again. And we get a low skip into the bottom left corner by Janine Nunez. Had some nice fire on it there, like skipping a stone. Okay, Charlotte's got the ball again. Woo! Skipping shot outside of the right post. Ball is thrown to the side, but still on the Saint side of the field of play. Overthrown. Goalie gets the ball. No foul called there in the center. Nobody seems to know where the ball is. For number 4, Charlotte's got the ball again. Shoots from way outside, but it gets field blocked. There were only a couple seconds left, so she had to take the shot there or miss the opportunity. End of the first quarter. I've got to walk around and check the score here. It's an even game, 4-4. Look at that. We have different styles of play, but we've yielded 4 goals from each side.
So I'm moving this thing around, and it wasn't this one, it was this thing. This is flipped.
Oh yeah.
So I'm moving this, I'm like, nothing's moving. There's 4 people watching.
Yes. Yeah. There's been a lot of comments here, so.
Okay. All right.
Got the Xavier coach either calling out a play or helping with what he sees from the pool deck.
I'll have a zoom over the camera, but this by next time. I don't like not being able to do that. I'll have something around here so we can see it, and then I'll have this ability to be able to go in.
You need a little remote control. All right, we got 13 seconds left here until the end of the break. We'll be moving into the second quarter. Score is 4-4. We are streaming on Facebook, I believe, on the Palm Desert Boys Facebook page, and also on YouTube on the PDHS Aztec Water Polo page. And it should be saved there on the YouTube page after the game. Looks like Palm Desert switched goalies. We've got Marissa in now. Marissa Guillem. She's a sophomore. Xavier is deciding who they're going to defend here. Getting ready for the sprint. Ref's got the ball. Everyone's in position. We got Palm Desert swimming underwater longer than Xavier, but Xavier coming out on top with the ball. Ball goes on to the point. Lots of pressure, lots of traffic. Don't see any Xavier players open, but she draws the foul, gets it to the center, and it looks like we got a 5-meter. It looks like number 11, Lucy, swam over the back of number 18, who's Neve for Palm Desert. This is I think this is the second 5-meter that Neve drew. And it looks like Amelia's taking the shot. So it hits the top bar. Palm Desert easily retrieves it. The Saints goalie avoids a goal and throws the ball almost into her own cage, but avoids the side, keeps her arms up, keeps her legs working, and blocks that shot. Good job, Xavier goalie. That's Davina Hager, sophomore. Ball goes back to Palm Desert after a few bobbles in the middle there. Advances up to Jaden. Over to Charlotte on the wing. Looking for an open teammate somewhere. She's live. She could just fire it in if she wants, if she sees an angle. She saw the top cross cage corner, but Xavier goalie has some legs today. Treads up and pulls it out of the air. Here comes number 11 for Xavier, Maggie Benson. Open water in front of her, but here comes some black caps. Finds the open woman on the side, and that's number 7, Amelia Armstrong, throws it right to the Palm Desert goalie. We got a 2-on-0 here with a couple trailers. Got some fakes, and finally a thud at the back of the cage. Who was that? Number 5 from Palm Desert. Maggie comes up with the goal. Referee's calling for the ball. Have to discuss something. Tells the players they can relax. I guess that means they can get their floaties out. And they're the refs are discussing something at the table with Palm Desert coach. Not sure if they're checking the score, if they're checking who scored. It's 5-4. Who's up?
We are.
Palm Desert's up. Xavier coach using this as a good opportunity to do some coaching. Saints ball at the half of the pool, that is. foul. She's live. Coach yells shoot. But she gets some pressure on her and doesn't have a good balanced shot there from so far out. Palm Desert ball advances to the half court. Sees a wide open Charlotte on that wing. She keeps getting open there. Looks like they're double teaming the set. And she finds an open player, but she gets engulfed by white caps. Tries to get a shot off again, Maggie. Xavier looking for an open player to wing out, wait for the ball. Kind of stagnant here. Everyone's just kind of floating around. And here comes Neve popping out, making the play happen. Throws it across the pool to Abby, but the shot clock is done. That was a full 30 seconds, and the ball turns over to Palm Desert. Charlotte's got the ball, and now she didn't put it in play. It's a fairly new rule that some players are not used to. They have to toss the ball up and within 3 seconds to put it in play. So it turns over, and Maggie has to swim for the ball, which is thrown behind her. And now she turned her player and has open water. Coach wants her to shoot, but she doesn't have her legs under her. We get a decent shot from Abby, but it hits the cage, bounces to the side. Coach said that in one of the 2 practices they worked on that. And a nice 5-meter shot from Amelia. Finds the left corner. The left side of the cage, sorry. Hey, we got a couple switches going on here. Get some fresh lungs in. Jaden's got the ball on top, waiting for something to develop. It looks like she's expecting somebody to go somewhere. And we've got someone right in the center who's getting lots of pressure with no one to throw it to. That was Hannah. We get a shot from the outside that kind of droops behind the right side of the cage. Goalie's got the ball. Not sure if she can throw it all the way to the open Neve in the wing, so we got what they call the cut man in baseball. Goes halfway and then the rest of the way. A little too aggressive in the middle there. We get a ejection on number 12. We got Maggie open on the ball, but she gets pressured there by Palm Desert number 10 by Carly, and the referees have to talk about it. Looks like Saints timeout. Coach Pavel got his whiteboard. Gonna write some X's and O's and make a play here. Got Palm Desert coach Elise, I think that is, setting them up for the power play. So they're defending. They have an exclusion. So it'll be Xavier advantage, 6-on-5. It's a beautiful 83-degree day here in Palm Desert. Pool might be the best place to be right now. All the players got their rapid COVID test prior to play. And there's a water station about 12 feet away from me here that I guess if somebody didn't bring their water, the water station can throw them a brand new water bottle.
You want water?
I've got my water. Thank you. I brought my water bottle. Okay, let's see if Xavier's 6-on-5 play goes as sketched. Usually in these plays, you'll get 2 players on top and 4 along the inside. And if you can get somebody to pop up wide open in front of the cage and redirect it, that's always spectacular. But often a secure shot is from the top, right in the high corner. Depends on the goalie, if the goalie can get up to the high corner or not. Otherwise, it's right there for you. Well, Xavier ran a super quick play to throw off the Palm Desert defense, but PD was able to put a hand up and field block it. So it looks like there's some confusion in the middle there, and the pass goes to right behind the Xavier player, and the ball turns over. Xavier's ball, puts it in play, fires it to the right bar. That was Marissa, I believe. No, that was not. That was number 5, Maggie. Ball comes up here. Jaden's got the ball for Palm Desert. She's got somebody open who can't quite get her legs under her. And we've got the player just touched her back just enough to get a 5-meter. It was not very aggressive, but the referees protect that inside water. So Jaden is going to take the shot for Palm Desert. And coach reminds his players to get the rebound if it doesn't go in, like that. But Jaden gets there first, tosses it over her head, but it's barely floating. The whole ball has to be in. Only about 3/4 of the ball was in the cage. Got to put some more heat on those shots. Okay, we got 2 black caps and 2 white caps converging on the ball. Palm Desert comes up with it. Palm Desert is in the black caps and Xavier is in the white caps. And we've got a skimming shot that doesn't quite make it past the bar. I believe that was number 9, Lauren. It's Xavier's ball. The refs are pointing Xavier on. Oh, now they just switched it. And I think he didn't put it in play. I mean, she didn't put it in play. Sorry about that. Now we got a wide open Jaden again, throws it too soft, and she slaps it 2 times to put it in. But the goal does not count because it was awarded to the Saints before she put it in the goal with all that tussle. Nice pass to the tricep of number 11, Maggie Benson. Some more juggling around with the ball. And Jaden again comes up with it, this time shooting it hard enough to pass through the goalie's fingers and off the bar and into the goal. Another say PD. Okay, looks like the score is 6-5 Palm Desert. Still anyone's game at this point. We got a minute and 26 seconds left in the second quarter. Saints ball. Beautiful pass to wide open Neve, who then gets a little pressure but turns over her left shoulder and fires it in near side. I don't know how she found that little hole there on the near side, but she found it like a scope. So it's tied up now, 6-6. Advancing the ball. We got somebody down driving down center, but Charlotte doesn't see her. The Xavier number 12 passed her right by the defender, Olivia, but Jaden strong-armed her and created an offensive foul, which is a turnover. Wow. So Jaden really pressured the Xavier goalie, Davina. It could have been called a foul because her arm did hit her head, but no foul called. The goalie threw a mispass and it came back and became a score by number 12, Jaden. Jaden win. Xavier's ball. Palm Desert up by 1. That was Sophia at the top. Again throws it to Neve. Again she turns her player. I think maybe she's practiced this. Again she throws it to the near side. That was almost like a replay, but that wasn't a replay. We don't have that technical capability. Palm Desert ball. Again, Jaden has the ball. I'm guessing she's going to look for Charlotte, as she does on the wing. And Charlotte has open water. No one's in front of her. Fakes, looks for the lob. And lucks out because her teammate is on the weak side there and pushes it in. I think that's number 11 for Palm Desert, who is Lucy. Lucy's a junior. It's always good to keep driving on the weak side just in case something like that happens. It's interesting because Neve keeps shooting near side and for the Saints and scoring, and Charlotte keeps shooting cross cage for Palm Desert, but is not going in. I wonder what would happen if she shot near side. Xavier coach encouraging the goalie to shoot from half court because there was only 2 seconds left, but the ball does not go the distance. Score is 8-7. I just heard, but I'm not sure who's ahead. I have to go look.
Yeah, Palm Desert.
Okay, Palm Desert is ahead by 1. They keep trading goals. It's halftime. We got a 5-minute break here, and the players are going to switch sides. The Xavier players walking around on the deck, and the Palm Desert players doing some water aerobics, walking through the shallow end. Getting hydrated here. I don't know if that would help.
This is going to heat up.
Is this mute or is this on? You can leave it on. It's fine.
It's on.
We got okay.
So is it the YouTube channel that's doing the best?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Want me to move the canopy forward or anything? Or just,
Well, you're going to be in the sun in a minute, right?
Well, it blocks one of the
The-
cameras,
yeah, that's
but
the-
that camera needs to move over this way.
Okay, so move this camera this way. Now, so which one did it just? I get so confused. One of these went and shot.
Probably that
Oh,
one.
it's that one. That's all right.
You probably should lower. Maybe you could lower the tripod and put it up here.
Now's the time for us to fool with this.
how's the commentary going?
Yeah, it seems to be all right. I got one person that well, we're still live here. Got some really good comments there.
Nice.
Just a couple of the names. Gotta make sure I get them right.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 5 seconds left here until the second half. Palm Desert is up by 1. They've been trading goals. They've been trading goals the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
So it's real interesting in the second half if one team comes out real strong and dominating, or if they continue going 1 for 1. See if they make any adjustments now that they know the strategy of the other team. Thank you for your positive comments. It's a little sunny out here. I sometimes see some and miss some, but I appreciate your comments. This is our first time with streaming and announcing, and so we're working it out as we work it out. But hopefully, if you're not able to be here, you're able to see your friends and family. And the sprint starts. Again, Palm Desert spending more time underwater. And again, Xavier coming up with the ball first. The ball goes up top, waiting for a drive. Looks like they had a plan. I hear go Maggie. It looks like number 7 has the ball on top. That's Amelia. So now it goes into center. Let's see if she can press away. A little too aggressive. She puts it in play. She goes for the shot. The goalie's ready. So we got a foul there. It was actually an exclusion. So the Palm Desert player has to exit under the lane line and then go right back in. And Xavier's a player up right now and tries for the low corner, but it does not sneak underneath the goalie's arm as I think she was hoping. I think that was number 9, Lauren. Palm Desert gets a ball under call on number 7, Amelia. They need to pick up the ball, put it in play. Charlotte throws it way downfield, and her teammate cannot quite get to it as Xavier's dragging along her back there, slowing her down. And Xavier goalie gets to it, throws it up to Maggie. Maggie's got 2 dark caps converging on her. She throws it up to the open player. And Amelia Armstrong gets way up, throws it hard, but again, right at the goalie. So easily blocked there. And becomes Palm Desert's ball. Number 10, Carly lets go of the ball to draw the foul, puts it in play after the whistle, throws it down to Charlotte's strong side again. Charlotte looking center. And wow, number 5 for Palm Desert, Maggie gets some separation from her defender, gets on her legs, gets on balance, and is able to score on the left side of the cage. Waiting for Lucy to get back on her own side. Pass to Maggie, but her defender snuck in front of her. Number 5, Maggie, and Maggie and Maggie, Palm Desert and Xavier. They're kind of wrestling there. So there goes Maggie for Xavier, pressing her head against Maggie from Palm Desert, able to turn and shoot, but it doesn't quite get past the hands of the Palm Desert goalie, Bella. Oh my goodness. We went for a redirect there, but it went right into the middle of the Saints goalie. We got Neve driving wide open. Let's see if the ball gets there before her defender does. Neve tries to push the ball in. Unfortunately, the ball doesn't roll very well in the water. She does draw a penalty, though. And they didn't let her take the penalty shot the last 2 times she drew it, but this time they're giving it to her. It needs to be one motion. She could move up to the yellow cone if she wanted to. We'll see who gets, well, hopefully they won't need a rebound and she'll just find the back of the cage, and she does. Four minutes left in the second half, or in the third quarter. Pass into the middle. Call that a mom and pop pass or a husband-wife pass. And a sloppy score for Palm Desert. Number 5, Maggie throws it. It doesn't quite go the distance, but her teammate Lucy's there to push it in. Saints ball. Turnover, puts it in play. Goes for a shot, but she's on her back with a defender in front of her, and the shot goes high. Xavier's winging out, looking for the pass. Goes up the right side. Goes over to Lucy. Nope, that's not Lucy. That's Maggie. Goes over to Maggie, who pushes, and shoots it into the left side. Okay, again, it's a 1-point game. 10-9, Palm Desert. And Palm Desert's ball, passes it up to Charlotte, who throws it right in the center there, and it's pushed out by Davina, Saints goalie, who has to keep swimming sideways to avoid the pressure, but she gets the, I thought she got a whistle before she threw it out, but it appears that they're giving Palm Desert the ball at the 2 meter because Saints threw it out of the field of play. Palm Desert ball. Put it in play, don't forget. Throws it up to a wide open Charlotte. No pressure on her. Ball is trying to float into the cage, but doesn't quite make it. Gets thrown up the center, and somehow Sophia is getting pulled a little bit, but no fouls called. She's trying to swim with the ball. Finds a wide open Amelia, who holds it with two hands, which is not okay unless you're the goalie. So it turns over to Palm Desert. Charlotte's looking for an open player. She does have enough arm to throw it all the way down if she wants to, and she does. Nice hesitation there by Lucy. Kind of looks cross cage, but chooses near side. Off the hands of the Xavier goalie. Xavier's ball. I got a low battery here. Getting a low battery here on my camera, so I'm gonna plug it in here. Sorry for the delay. There we go. Ball up to Charlotte on her strong side again. Getting a little pressure there from Xavier. Up to point. Almost stolen by Maggie. Coach tells Maggie to just go, hoping that she'll get wide open. And here's a 2-on-1. Xavier, unfortunately, on the 2-on-1, the player without the ball did not continue driving. She would have been wide open. So the shot did not go in, but it was tipped. So it is Xavier's ball on the 2-meter. Getting a little goalie coaching there from Palm Desert. Kind of a wild pass, but number 11, Maggie Benson, gets the foul. Finds Neve in the center. They give her a foul there. She gets a free pass. She has to put it in play. The driver stopped driving, and so the ball kept going. Huge pass all the way down. Very nice to see the Xavier goalie get up, get on her legs, and block that pass. Block that shot, rather. Neve has the ball, getting a little pressure from Palm Desert. She's looking center. Oh, that was a little bit too aggressive. Offensive foul, it looked like, but coach does not call it. The ref does call it. Offensive foul for pushing with the off ball hand. Got to use your legs. You can't push your defender away. And likewise, the defender can't push you. Palm Desert looking for which side of the cage she's going to shoot to, but picks the middle, unfortunately. Okay, again, Palm Desert, number 9, Alyssa has the ball. Again, goes for a shot. Doesn't quite go the distance. And we've got a 2-on-1. We've got Neve just like floating out there with no defender on her. And she chooses the right spot. Got a lot of switches here for Xavier. Sounds like both of these coaches know the players on the opposite team very well, directing their own players how to defend or who to be on. Got a foul there on Xavier. It's Palm Desert's ball. Goes up to Charlotte. She's looking for an open player, but looks cross cage again. Ball goes wide, outside. It goes behind the bar of the goal, which is considered out of the field of play. And I was off the. It was off of Xavier, so it becomes Palm Desert's ball in the 2-meter. Samantha's got the ball for Palm Desert, passes it right in the middle with no time left. Referee holding out his hands for the ball, watching it fall into the water. That's the end of the third quarter. Score is Palm Desert 11, Xavier College Prep 10. It's been a 1-point game most of the game. It does seem like Palm Desert has been up by 1 the majority of the game, so Xavier's got to figure out a way to tie it up and then up by 1. And that's the buzzer for the last quarter. We will be starting the fourth quarter here momentarily. Referee blowing the whistle because neither team is moving. They're both still coaching and still figuring out what their offense and defense are going to be for the fourth quarter. Palm Desert starting to line up. Okay, let's see if we'll have a repeat of the other 3 quarters here. Xavier's won the sprint each time. They look like they're kind of closely matched in speed, but Xavier starts her stroke before Palm Desert, who spends more time underwater. And again, Xavier wins the sprint, but it turns over immediately. Charlotte steals the ball, finds Jaden wide open, driving down the middle. What kind of shot will she pick? Picks up the ball on top, pushes it into the cross cage. So Jaden seems to be one of the high scorers for Palm Desert. I would imagine that Xavier would put one of their best defenders on her. We've got a play that went wrong here for the Saints, and Palm Desert ends up with the ball, but then we got an ejection in the middle for pulling, or an exclusion rather. It was Neve, number 18, is going to have to go out for 20 seconds. Palm Desert's got the ball over to number 10, and then Another offensive foul there in the center. Becomes Saints ball. That means Neve is waved in. 6-on-6. We got number 5. Abby is swimming with open water, but we get an offensive foul again. Looks like both of these teams are turning up the motivation a notch in the fourth quarter. Jaden gets up, shoots hard from the outside, but goes over the cage. Goalie got a fingertip on it, so it became so it remains Palm Desert's ball. Wide open in the center there, number 10. Boom! She finds that high right corner. Good job, Carly. Sophomore for Palm Desert. High corners are a good place to shoot in high school. It's hard for the goalies to get up there unless they got really strong legs and really long arms. Oh my goodness, she almost had a turn there, but it turns over instead. Palm Desert ball. Looking for a pretty open number 10, Carly on the wing there, who gets pressed out, and referee tells her to move herself outside the 2 before she passes it. She doesn't quite understand what he's asking. You can't pass the ball from inside the 2. You got to put it out and then pass it. So that pass counted as the first pass, and it went right to Xavier player, and the ref rewards the sloppy play to the Saints. And there goes number 5 with everybody yelling Abby. Abby looking center. She finds Neve, who raped on her like a cape. She gets the foul for that and passes it over to her teammate Lucy Walls, who quickly puts it to the back of the cage. Another score for the Saints. Xavier calling out their numbers of who they're defending. Charlotte's got the ball up on the flat there. Looking for somebody to throw it to. She throws it down line. Now we got double team and back to open Charlotte. She's kind of threw it towards the goalie, and somebody either field blocked it or deflected it. And it scores in the top right. Xavier coach trying to communicate with his players with a mask on. Not always the easiest thing. Ball goes right into the center of everybody, but looks like Amelia got her hand on top of it and got it pushed under, which is called a ball under. Becomes Palm Desert's ball. Number 10, Carly throws a giant lob into the middle, and it comes up Xavier's ball. Woo! That was a hard foul, which is an exclusion, but she doesn't even know she's excluded. That's number 8, Samantha, was excluded but continued playing, which becomes a 5-meter. It was going to be a 2-on-0 or 2-on-1, but because the Palm Desert player didn't leave when she was supposed to, it became a 5-meter. She's not quite as close as she could be, but wow, the Palm Desert goalie, Bella Mazet, karate chops it with a very strong block. Offensive foul becomes Xavier's ball. Throws it down line, looking for center. She has inside water. And Not sure what happened with her defender there. There was some coaching going on, and she kind of had like this sidearm backhand, but it still went in. We got 4 minutes left here in the last quarter. Palm Desert 14, Xavier 12. Well, that was really strong. I don't know where that's been the whole game. That's kind of like something that if you can do that, you should do that. That was number 10, Carly. Passes it, beautiful pass right there into the center to Jaden Wynn, who strong arms it into the canvas. 15-12. The Aztecs are pulling away. It's a 3-point game. There's still plenty of time, though. Uh-oh. Nobody warned her that someone was coming up behind her. It's nice when your teammate says, watch your back. We got a wide open player right there. Thud to the near side from Carly. I'm looking at her last name. I think it's Kovalev. Carly Kovalev. Gets wide open, receives the pass, puts some heat on it.
Thank you.
Saints ball. Got to protect it. Finds the center right in the middle of play, but no white cap there to receive it. Jaden calling out her players. Charlotte was open in the middle, but the ball didn't get there in time. Now it's over to Lucy. Oh, she tries to pull up. That could have been a highlight video right there. Charlotte tries to pull up for the redirect from Lucy's pass. Okay, good opportunity there. Looks like Alyssa's got a bit of an arm there. She's able to shoot from the outside, but the Xavier goalie gets there in time. Okay, nobody's moving. Everybody is just kind of looking around. She didn't make it live in time, so it's Palm Desert's ball. There was a lot of confusion there. Neve got fouled and put it in play. Coach wanted her to shoot. She got fouled again, didn't put it in play, and the ball turns over to Palm Desert. Palm Desert calls a timeout to get reorganized. Okay. Okay, I see in the comments here, Bella's last name is Maza. I'm trying to shade the glare. M-A-Z-E-H. Silent T. Thank you. Okay, we have some applause from the stand there. There was very limited amount of spectators. I think like 1 or 2 per family, and there's X's. There are tape on the bleacher, so people know where 6 feet apart is. That's the end of the timeout. I'm going to get set up here. It's going to be Palm Desert's ball. They're going to swim down and get set. Okay, now I see it's Mazay, which makes more sense to me. Mazay, thank you. Goalie's ball. Let's see, goalie's going to swim out to make the pass. Bella Mazay, Palm Desert. Okay, she comes out. She gets pressured there. Alyssa makes the pass inside. That almost looks like the same play they ran last time that worked for them. Again, Jaden pulls a slingshot back and fires it in for Palm Desert. 17-12. I'm not sure what changed here. If the Palm Desert offense started figuring things out or if the Xavier defense started breaking down. I haven't seen Xavier score in a while. Palm Desert might have figured out what was working for them, but they didn't figure that one out. Neve, one of the high scorers for the Saints. Keep doing that. I've been told it's only Palm Desert parents that are here at Palm Desert. I'm not sure what the regulations are at each different location. Okay, back down to Charlotte on her. No, that's. Yep, that's going to be a exclusion there for impeding her swimming. So Palm Desert is up, but they're having trouble finding the open player. Finally, Charlotte finds Maggie, but it must have been a 2-meter violation. That does not count. It becomes Saints ball. That's a regular, ordinary foul. Xavier waiting for somebody to pass it to, looking for a driver. Here comes one, number 5, Abby Kim. And they're pushing the ball around, but they only have like 5 seconds left. She lobs it. Unfortunately, it didn't get to the goal, and it didn't get to her teammate. We got a 2-on-1 here for Palm Desert. Oh, my goodness. A little bit overthrown there, a little premature. They could have developed that with 2-on-1. Sophia Bitter, number 15, throws it over the cage, but lucks out because the goalie tapped it. So it becomes Palm Desert's. It remains Palm Desert's ball. And Hannah gets overthrown there. Xavier gets the steal. They've only got 55 seconds left. Might not be enough time for Xavier to breach the gap. Palm Desert has the ball again. Really, Palm Desert just needs to use up the clock. Charlotte's wide open, though. I mean, she could hardly do anything but score. And she hits that cross cage and smiles. Palm Desert pressuring, not taking the heat off, so much so that Abby passes it to the other team, and Jaden comes up with it. Shot off the bar. It's white ball there. Usually the advantage goes to the goalie. So let's see if Xavier can score here in the last 14 seconds. Neve trying to pull away from her defender. Turning, looking for somebody. Nobody's moving. Tosses it. A wet pass. Another wet pass, but finds inside water. Can she do it? Well, Sophia gets the shot off before the buzzer. But Bella Mazzei sees it coming and taps it out right at the end of regulation play. And that looks like it wraps it up here. I got to check the score. It looks like a Palm Desert victory there after going back-to-back goals. 18-13. 18-13. Of course, everyone's thrilled that the girls are getting to play. I know that Xavier hasn't had as many practices. Well, Palm Desert hasn't either, as they'd wanted to. But it's great that they got to get back in the water and have some fun, play the game. They get to, call out the other team's name for good sportsmanship, but they don't get to high five. No handshakes like the old days. Thanks for being here today. If you want to see the game later, it should be on YouTube. That's the PDHS Aztec Water Polo YouTube page. If you search PDHS Aztec Water Polo, it should be there. I don't think it's going to remain on Facebook if you are watching it live on Facebook. And we'll just keep improving our technical abilities. So hopefully we'll see you again. Have a good one.